Hey, everybody! The Chess Today show. It's been a while, right? It's been a little while. A little while. That's what they call it. I'm pretty sure that's the term. All right. Well, we got a lot on the agenda for today. We're going to solve the daily puzzle. I got a few daily chess games in progress, so we'll have some instructional content there. We're going to dive into playing some live games. I think I'm feeling Bughouse today, maybe even some four-player chess. I don't know. We'll just see where the journey takes us. But first and foremost, of course, everyone is here and talking about our press release today that came out announcing a partnership that we now have with Twitch. Without getting into all of the details in the comments right away, I'll say that we're going to do that. And some of you in the chat here have already been kind of asking questions and interested in what exactly this means, right? Since we've already been using Twitch, I believe it kind of talks a little bit about what it means and what the opportunities are for people, but I understand there's some questions about what exactly is going on with this, if it's really just kind of announcing a marriage that you're like, I've been watching you guys on Twitch for years. What's going on here, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Feel free to ask away, see how you can get involved, and we're going to talk a little bit about what the really, it all comes down to money, right? What's the financial benefit of this for you? That's what you want to know. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we do, remind you I'm streaming today for the first time to twitch.tv/Danny Rensch. So you can head over there, follow that channel. As we kind of expand and try to grow the global chess network, you're going to see a lot more hosts like myself and others who have traditionally streamed to Twitch TV/chess, have their own channels and have, it gives us just a little more flexibility to have different content going at different times. Maybe Danny wants to do the Chess Today show and refer to himself in the third person, which was weird, right? But the chess bros are streaming, right? And so finding ways that we can expand and kind of do even more. And our goal is to do even more chess. So that's part of the reason for those of you who are highly inconvenienced that you have to go to Twitch TV/Danny Rensch and click that little follow button, even though you already follow chess. I apologize for that, but go ahead and do it anyway. I appreciate that, and let's jump in here. The daily puzzle, chess comes first on anychess.com show, even when we have a lot to talk about. I can see everyone here in the chat. Just want to say hi to, well, there's a lot of you. Yorick123, Badaxe99, Gen29, Chublaka, Genium, Brother Josh, Zex, you guys have been here for a little while. Gambit Man has been here for a little while. He says that's a little awkward because it's dinner time for him. We all know he's going to choose watching this show over dinner, let's be honest. And checking over at the Twitch chat. Don't have so many people in the Twitch TV/Danny Rensch chat at this point. And don't expect to, first ever stream, but we'll try to keep an eye on that. So ask any question. If you haven't checked out, I'm sorry I'm bouncing around a little bit, but if you haven't checked out the article, maybe a staff member could share the link again there, but check out the news report and then see if you have any questions. So, all right, what's going on here? We've got some sort of mate and bake on G7 or the back rank, right? Some sort of nastiness is about to happen to black over here on the king's side. Rook takes D8, queen takes D8. I'm looking at tactics there. Nothing special. Interesting. Queen E5, I guess, just overwhelms black, though, right? Because there's back rank issues and the bishop's hanging, all kinds of stuff. So if Queen E5, the queen moves somewhere, we're just winning a piece. Is it as simple as that? I think it just might be. Sometimes there's a simple way to skin the cat. Now the question is, would I take on G5 or take on D8 first? Kind of weird, right? Shouldn't the puzzle just be over after Queen E5? Because isn't that just a choice of how I want to win? I don't like it when the puzzle reaches a moment where there's like a 50-50 chance, right? Unless I'm missing something. Rook takes D8 check. Queen takes D8. Is there something better than taking the bishop? Probably not. Queen takes G5. He can play Rook takes D4. But so what, right? Rook takes D4, and I take with the pawn. And he's down a piece and completely lost. So to me, the puzzle at this point is pretty much over, right? It's pretty much over. So I'm rolling the dice, right? On a 50-50 chance that I get it right. I'm gonna take the bishop first. Okay, solved. But let's just turn on the analysis engine. A reminder, everybody, that you can do that right here with this little one click of the button and toggle analysis on any board on chess.com. And I just want to be sure that I'm right about that queen takes g5, and rook takes d8. Yeah, in fact, it recommends rook takes d8 first and then switches to queen takes g5. So that's not ideal. We try to work on that. We actually have a team that chooses these daily puzzles. So I know it always sounds weird when I'm criticizing what everyone always assumes is my own work, but I don't, write most of the code or do a lot of the things here. So I'm just a chess player on this show. I'm just like you. I'm here to just bond with you. I also get frustrated when puzzles aren't going my way. Okay, so. Anyway, rook takes d8 and queen takes g5 are both options, and so you can also just open it up on the analysis board, right? You click, you just click this little button right here, and it takes you over there to analysis, right? And we can take a look at it. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. All right, so let's go back to rook takes d8 and queen takes g5 were both a thing. So let's dive into chat. And again, say hi to everybody who's here. Let's start with ICA Basic in the chess.com TV chat. The first question is, when we get to writing about yesterday's title Tuesday, it would be fun if you could add a reaction from Blitzstream when he drew Magnus in the tournament. He was streaming on YouTube. His reaction was priceless. Yes, that is true, actually. Blitzstream, for those of you who don't know, Kevin Bourdie is one of our regular content contributors. Actually, he is our most famous content contributor in French. So Blitzstream is a streamer for us, and he was streaming his tournament live yesterday and had an amazing game versus Magnus Carlsen. Nothing like it, right? And I'm sure he will be sharing that all over social media. So look, I'm sure we'll be doing something like that, ICA Basic. But all right, what questions do we have on the partnership? I'm going to roll down and talk a little bit about this. So first thing I want to say is, for those of you who dive into the details and pointed out some of the language seems a little vague in regards to exactly what this partnership entails, I can tell you there is a lot of what this is you didn't want to overwhelm the piece with details. It is basically Twitch's commitment to chess.com to help market. That includes homepage carousel time, social media outlets. Obviously, they have a massive reach. They're, one of the biggest. I think they're like the 4th most visited website in the world if you go to alexa.com, right? But then there's also some things that, we didn't really want to disclose. And what I can't talk about all the details, but I can say that there is support coming from Twitch to chess.com's community to help with things like the Pro Chess League, like the Speed Chess Championship. And so there's a lot of interest in Twitch and the belief that chess can become an esport. Okay, and that means exactly what you think it is. We got Hikaru Nakamura versus Magnus Carlsen in a stadium with white noise headphones, right? Because that way people can scream and stuff like that. Anyway, that sounds a little crazy at first, but the point is, their goals are to invest their time, their money, their resources into the chess community to help grow a culture that has an audience of people who want to be interested in chess. They've been really excited and impressed with us about, when those of you who don't know, last year when we held the Speed Chess Championship final between Nakamura and Carlsen, we were number 3 on Twitch, right, with 36,000 live concurrent viewers, and all that happened before this partnership, before this support with them. So I can't disclose exact logistical or financial details, but I can say it's a big deal for them to be saying, hey, we want to partner with you, chess.com, as the world's largest chess community, to provide what we can to help you grow chess. And so what is chess.com doing in return? Well, we're committing to the fact that we're going to do the same. So if you click on one of the links here, and we talk about, who are some of the best streamers, right? So this is an article that was published simultaneously, right? We see some faces we recognize there, and that we already work, and there's a lot of people we work with that aren't even on there. One of the things I want to point out is that our goal is not just investing in more titled players stream. Now, titled players are what most people want to see. Let's be honest, most people want to see Hikaru play chess, right? However, a lot of our partners at chess.com/streamers are not, they're far from professional chess players, okay? And we're adding people there every single day. We've got people playing 4-player chess. We've got staff members, and we've got people, where's Mikey Slice, right? Mikey Slice, he's become kind of a well-known streamer in that he's playing to chess.com. So if you dive into the blogs and how we kind of explain where you can get started, I wanted to establish as we talk to the community here that this is not something that is just more opportunities for the top professionals only, and not an opportunity for somebody who wants to stream really bad chess. That sounds like an insult, but it's not actually. We basically believe that chess is like video games. There's a lot of instructional opportunities in watching somebody play terrible at no, there's not instructional moments of watching someone play terrible Call of Duty. There's entertaining moments, right? And the same can be said for chess. And so I want to say that partly it sounds like a bit of an advertisement, but that's because it is. This is a bit of a call to action to say to everybody, if you're interested or you've ever wanted to get help, that's something that we're now providing for people. Is, with the help and resources we have, we're providing for people, whether that's designs that make you look better than you thought you might, even some infrastructure support in regards to tech help and software licenses, and not everybody's just going to get a camera and a microphone bought for them right away, like someone like Hikaru might, but we will work with everybody we can within some of kind of our partner program to help them get started. So, and there's all kinds of features that can help you basically go live to the chess.com community, so that you're basically piling on our back, so that you don't have to do what a lot of people do on Twitch, which is they have to start a stream and 0 people are watching. I mean, right now I'm at Twitch TV/Danny Rensch. I have 182 viewers, but that's because of Chess TV's embed, right? Nobody is following chess.com TV/Danny Rensch, but I do see some people in the chat. What's up, Chess Bro? What's up? Obviously, everybody knows the Chess Bros are probably the most successful organic chess streaming story, honestly, because they really built their empire and their following even before the partnership between us and the Chess Bros, which has been mutually beneficial. We help them grow and they help us, and they're obviously hosting a ton of our shows and our content. So, but the Chess Bros are a phenomenal example of our partnership and what we do to help them grow and earn things from not just advertising revenue, but subscription revenue and people who are interested and obviously donate because they love seeing Yasser Seirawan's face. So our goal is to do everything we can to help everybody start a Chess Bra channel. That's a funny way to say it, but you don't have to do exactly the same content as Chess Bra, right? Not everyone wants to pick up a chair and throw it across the room, Eric, but you get it. And then you got Ginger GM, who literally blunders for a living against Ben Feingold, right? And thanks for being in the chat, Ginger GM. So anyway, we're going to jump back into some chess here. I want to make some daily chess moves. We see that my neglected messages have reached 810. I'm pushing the design limits of how many numbers our designers can show because I can't get to my messages. I'm really, really sorry. I don't even know what else to say. All right, there's some more comments coming in. So the main purpose of today's show, in addition to the chess we're going to get to, by the way, who wants to play Bughouse? Let me know in the chat while we're doing this if you want to play Bughouse, because I woke up with an itch for some bug. But let me answer some of the questions here because they're kind of going by sort of fast. Mainly the Chess TV chat right now, since my Twitch channel doesn't have. Although, are we being hosted on Twitch TV/chess? Looks like we are. So maybe there'll be some questions there. If you're watching this at Twitch TV/chess, I also have that chat open. Okay, @Generate, thanks for everything you guys are doing for chess and making it easy for the audience to jump into chess action with all the additional features you are implementing. Thanks you, RotX. Thanks for being a Diamond member, and thanks for that compliment. I love how Amon Hamilton yesterday when TT crashed, he saved the stream with fun comments and content waiting for restart. Amon Hamilton is a professional, okay? He is a pro. He might be the best streamer. I mean, I love Amon Hamilton. His name is Amon Hamilton. He is the chess bro, Amon Hamilton. So yes, I agree. Amon Hamilton saved the day yesterday. And then how awesome was that? Because we had such a nightmare. Does anybody listen to my podcast? Go to blunders.fm and subscribe to my podcast. I talked a little bit and maybe shared a little bit too much about what was going on behind the scenes of yesterday's server crash in the podcast, which is coming out tomorrow, Thursday morning. And I was just, it was awesome to have Magnus on Skype kind of chatting with me and letting me know, like, he wanted to play so bad and he was frustrated, but, honestly, he was very patient and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Magnus. But he just wanted to play so bad that the moment the tournament was reset, he told me. That's how much he was paying attention. So it was pretty funny to see Magnus wait around for an hour and deal with chess.com shooting themselves in the foot and totally screwing up the biggest title Tuesday of all time, right? So that was pretty frustrating, but appreciate Magnus, Hikaru, and everybody who stuck around for that. So if you have any other questions, and I know it's Zek says that Hikaru has been on chess.com a lot lately. He's my favorite. What do you put in the water? Red Bull to get him hooked, right? Obviously, we have a relationship with Hikaru that's similar, I guess you could say, with the chess bras, in the sense that, you know, even beyond that, I mean, it's kind of no secret that Hikaru's kind of been an ambassador of ours. We sponsor Hikaru. He wears our wristband, and I can't get into all the details there, but our relationship with Hikaru has become even more about what we can do for him and help him support and grow a channel. And his Twitch channel, if you haven't subscribed to it, you should actually go do that. So yeah, subscribe to Hikaru's channels and any others. And yes, if you have a Twitch channel, it doesn't just have to be chess. To be a part of our program and to receive a lot of the benefits we can provide as far as accelerating your path to becoming a Twitch partner and the status there, you know, there are some rules you have to kind of go along with. But, you know, basically playing on chess.com and trying to do it for a minimum amount of hours a week. But if you want to stream Dota and League of Legends and Hearthstone and everything else you can possibly imagine in addition to your chess, you can still be a part of the Twitch TV and chess.com kind of partner program. So I hope everybody dives into that and considers kind of what we're doing there. All right, let's go play some chess. We've talked a lot about this. Let's go play some chess and see how that goes. Maybe we'll switch over here. Maybe we'll switch over here to the old full screen mode. Everybody loves the green screen. Am I right? Oh, got Twitter on. Twitter on. What's going on, Twitter? Twitter. Look at that. Eric Hansen is here. Yeah, and you guys can obviously ask questions in the chat. Eric might even know the answers to some of it as far as the program goes. But all right, let's go play some chess. Full screen mode. I think on my channel, I'm going to be doing most of the shows that you've come to follow. Bullet Brawls, Chess Today, and a lot of other things. There'll be a chess host as well. But I might even do some Gambit. I might even play some other games. All right, so this is a Chess 960 game with eDog99. Many of you know him as my nemesis at Chess 960 because he beats me all the time. And we've just become battling regularly at Chess 960. I think after I castled long here to kind of deal with the issue over here with my rook hanging on h1. Once I castled long, he needs to be as aggressive as possible playing on the queen side. I was surprised he didn't try to play for something with c5 right away, even if c5 can be met. It feels like opening the c file was certainly the most direct way to challenge things, and an example of that might even be like if he played c5 takes, like maybe even something like this. You know, just going all in with the idea that counterplay against the king and the potential for pressure here is really going to be much more important. You know, something like takes and takes, I can't really take here without allowing c4 to hang with check. And that's something to consider, right? I mean, obviously the game has gone further than this, so I'm not as worried about revealing my thought process. Because eDog, by the way, tells me all the time in our game chat, we haven't been chatting much this game, but he tells me all the time that he watches the show and then tries to figure out what I'm saying. So I have to be a little careful with eDog. But the main thing is when you have the kings on opposite sides of the board, which happens as soon as I castle long here, it's you know, you really have to re-emphasize the initiative over small amounts of material. And so he keeps playing some natural developing moves, but I'm not going to waste any time in creating my own initiative with h5. So I'm emphasizing properly kind of prying open the h-file. Even here, like every move he plays on the king side is probably less than ideal. He should be trying to do something aggressive. So now I'm doubling rooks, and I think f6 is a bit of a panic move. I mean, what exactly am I threatening? Never forget this, everybody. If you have a fianchetto dark square bishop, okay, well, actually, you have to be careful with c5 now, because I could take and then trade off the dark square bishops. Okay, so maybe that's part of the problem. What I was adding to is if you have a fianchetto dark square bishop and there's no way to get rid of it, your king is generally very safe. So yes, there are potential issues here because I also have a dark square bishop and at some point may try to pop open this diagonal. But I still think he's overreacting with f6 and trying to run this way. Now I have this nice little idea that I saw with g4 and g5, which has the sole purpose of just prying open the e5 square. And after f5, rook h7, rook h8, we're back to the live position where I'm threatening knight e5 check. And that's probably what I'm going to play. Unless d5 is even better, right? If I play d5, he takes h7. I'm not even going to take e6 with check. I'll just take back and pin. He has to guard the bishop, and then I can take e6 with check, and it looks like he's having some problems. d5 also indirectly stops a threat that I'm not sure he saw, but if I play some other move like, let's just say c5 or a move that's not knight e5 check, he may be threatening to play queen takes h1. And after rook takes h1, rook takes, where he would get 2 rooks for the queen and kind of eliminate my attack. So that's a bit of a... I'm keeping an eye on that. As much as knight e5 check just feels nasty, after king g8, what's my follow-up? Knight e5 check, king to g8, rook takes g7, king takes g7, take h8, he takes. I have d5 in some of those positions and open the diagonal, but it feels unnecessarily risky, especially when d5 straightforward is just so natural and nice. So let's do it. d5. Here we go. Okay, so this game is going to probably end in a draw. I think that my opponent's passed a pawn is probably better than my c pawn. This is in a tournament that I joined, by the way. I joined this Dual Link Master Tournament. You know me. Y'all know I love playing in tournaments, right? By the way, I see everyone's asking questions in chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you for Diamond member Matthias for your question on the partnership, and any other questions I'll get to in just a second. So if rook d5, rook a8, I mean, we can go for a line where I just give up the c pawn for the a pawn, and we might as well just shake hands and agree to, nicha, as they say, nicha. But if I want to have any chance of beating my potentially lower-rated opponent, although in daily chess I'm not that high-rated myself, I should probably try to keep this pawn. But the problem with lines like this is if I play this and he goes here, like even if I go any further, I don't know that he gets very worried about this c pawn. Although rook c7 was not a great move. I mean, he should have just put the rook on c5 maybe right away. If I play c4, and now if he goes there... Oh, that's why he didn't do it, duh. Okay. So maybe I can play c4. If I play c4 and he plays rook here, that must be his idea. The advantage for me is now the knight guards the pawn. So theoretically, my rook is free, but then he can play a move like f6, kick the pony, and we're back to a position where we're probably just trading pawns. Although f6 is a slightly weakening move, right, if we're playing Magnus Carlsen trying to grind you out in equal endgame chess, right? And here comes rook to d7. So, I don't know. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play c4 and try to keep a little bit of winning chances going here. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I've played Erzblick several times. He owns me. Erzblick owns my face. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That's a weird thing to own, Danny. Why not own your arm? Why not own... No, he just owns my face. So he owns my face, and he always beats me, but not this time, I don't think. I think I actually am playing, dare I say, not the worst daily chess game I've ever played in my life. I have 2 pieces for the rook, but he has 2 pawns. Making a critical decision here about the plan I want to follow is critical. Duh. There's so many different ideas, I feel. So one I think I can even consider is something with h3, and go for this. But now I'm giving him these 2 passed pawns in exchange for creating my own passed pawn. There's no rook f1 because of knight to d2. And if he plays something like king to g2, I guess I probably come back here, maybe. Something about this, though, feels wrong to open up the position for the rooks, especially when my rook is less than ideal. But I could just be, I don't know. It's interesting there, for sure. H3 has got to be a candidate move. If I sat tight here, can I really make progress? Let's say for kicks and gigs that I did something like this, and he plays here, and I get here, and he goes here, and then I get the bishop to f2 to guard h4. And my goal is, okay, if he does something, I've moved my bishop to a less than ideal position, but my king is now guarding the pawn, and I still have other ideas here. So, if he just tries to just switch a Ruski, can I come back? I guess I wouldn't want to take b3 because d6, but I'm wondering about lines like this. And I just really don't like the bishop on g3. It feels... but then, I mean, it feels strange, but also the king is in a weird kind of position, right? This is a strange position, and I'm not exactly sure where my best winning chances lie. If I put the bishop on e3 and then relocate the knight to c5, it might be really hard for him to guard the b pawn. If bishop e3, though, he may play rook d5. No, but then I have knight takes c4. It gets very interesting here. There, Uncle Sasha, he has endgame knowledge. The bishop on e3 is actually really effective and irritating. You know, if he does something like this, I can take here. If bishop e3, let's go with that. So if bishop e3, and he plays, and he doesn't play rook d5, I don't know what else he does, because my bishop guards this. Like, let's say I'm giving up the h-pawn here. I'm playing knight here. Now he can play rook d5 because I'm not playing knight takes c4, and even play this move. And that's the kind of line I'm worried about. I don't want to trade the b-pawn for the d-pawn if his rooks get open and get going. So that's kind of the deal, right? I've got this position where I'm in control of the direction of this game because the position is closed, which favors the minor pieces over the rook if you're looking for chess instruction. 2 minors better than the rook here when I can maneuver and operate on you know, different, the knight can operate around and all that stuff, but it's also not a perfect position for me either, right? The h-pawn is weak. We'd love that pawn to be here or on g5 or something, right? And then this king would actually be in a weird h-file mating net, which, by the way, is interesting, right? If he just goes for that h-pawn, doesn't his king get caught up in a mating net? That makes me think I really should just bring my king forward and kind of point out that I'm sort of in control and might as well have a more active king, right? Okay, it feels good. By process of elimination, us sort of looking at these lines, none of those lines are really that much, like, I don't think I'm risking losing, but I don't want to let the rooks be free. So I'm gonna play king f7. Feels like the easiest, most natural move to play, and we move on. Now we're in this classical French position. I'm just playing quickly and instinctively here because I kind of know the structure we're going to get. I want to have a good knight on d4. I'm probably going to get castled long. You know, but it could still change depending on the type of approach he takes. I could still try to Rekharovka, Rekharovka. And okay, so all right, let's back this thing up and take a look at some of the questions we've been getting in regards to the Twitch and Chess.com partnership, and let's bring that back up on the screen for those of you who are just joining the show potentially. And aren't quite sure. Rudamas, what's up? In the Danny Rensch channel there. Lord Deacon, Sick Empire. Everyone starts at 0. What's up, Lord Deacon? Okay, so my sick duck is over there at the Danny Rensch chat. Oh, I was in the chess chat actually. So again, thanks everybody for being here. If you're just joining us, go ahead and check out the Twitch.com and the Twitch.tv and the Chess.com partnership. Let's go here. Smarter Chess, what's up in the Twitch chat? And just seeing if I'm missing any other kind of comments here. All right. Okay, Phil Matthias says, "Yo, Danny, regarding the Twitch partnership, I can see it can be economically good for you, but I can't see how it is good for chess. Since some streamers you included at times seem to prefer the Twitch chat, it can make the members go there, but then they miss out of all the chess.com features like live chess, guess the move, etc. Educational things. Why do the Twitch thingy that is mostly just entertainment?" Well, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, and that certainly was part of our consideration, but here's the thing. We don't see it as a separation of our communities. We actually believe, I mean, first of all, the Twitch community is much, much larger than the chess.com community. I mean, they have 10 billion chat messages sent every day on Twitch, right? I mean, so as far as the opportunity for it to go both ways and for the gaming community to get exposed to chess and to consider that they might want to go create a membership at chess.com to learn more about chess, I think everything you just said, the argument could be turned exactly the other way. And if you're weighing the fact that Twitch has a massive audience of people that have proven they want to log online and play games. That's what Twitch is. They are a place where people go online to either play games or watch other people play games, right? And they are the world leader in this. So if you're arguing that massive community doesn't have more of a chance to come to chess.com as we grow chess as a culture, I would disagree with that. I think that there's a ton of potential there. Now, does it sort of split the audience if we have chess.com TV chat, which is certainly where you are, and you are a Diamond member? Thank you, Mr. Phil Matthias. And make them kind of choose which chat? It does, but also I think there's benefits to both. People like the Twitch chat, and some people like the chess.com TV chat. I think I've always been a little more leaning and biased toward the chess.com TV chat because, like you, that's kind of where I came from. And in the beginning, Twitch was really just sort of a broadcast platform for us. We didn't really have a ton of thoughts about growing there as an esport that people want to watch. But, we had 36,000 people at one time. Over 500,000 people tuned in to Nakamura Carlsen last year, right? We turned some heads. We were ahead of Call of Duty. We were ahead of everything besides League of Legends in the Hearthstone World Championship. I think that the chess community has an opportunity to grow and increase the amount of people who want to play chess and learn chess. So you make a phenomenal point, and this is in no way a neglect of the high-quality chess entertainment we want to offer on chess.com TV. I want to clarify that. You're not going to see guys like Uncle Yermo go anywhere, okay? Is Uncle Yermo going to get a Twitch channel? Probably not. He's going to offer really awesome educational content when he covers highlight tournaments at Twitch TV/chess at our main channel. But there are a lot of people who do want to create a Twitch channel for good reason. I mean, the Chess Bros do really well. I'm not allowed to share how well they do, but the Chess Bros do very well through their Twitch community because all of you love them and support them. Hikaru has done very well in his short time. So I think there's an opportunity for people to support chess players via Twitch. So, Theo Matthias, that's kind of the way I would answer that. And I am following both chats. I'm not ignoring it. It is hard when I'm trying to do chess for you and this, so I see the follow-up comment there as you're wondering whether I can actually follow both chats. So that was a phenomenal question. And thank you, man. I love you. And I always, I know that sounds silly. I always try to be honest, but a lot of people say that and they're not honest. I'm usually the guy that we have to rein in and say, Danny, you shared too much today. But that's also partly I'm a crazy kind of passionate person who's super fortunate to do what I do and to do what we do with chess.com. And I'm very, very excited about this because it feels like a bit of a validation for all of you who love chess and have supported chess and have been a part of chess for so long. They're recognizing that there's a real opportunity here to get more people playing chess, and certainly we have motivation with that, and for obvious reasons, and so anyway, it is a lot of fun. But you did make a great point, and I think that the worry for someone like you, that's why I wanted to address that. Is you're right, you don't want to lose high quality educational content, not just Twitch, which is entertainment, right? And you're absolutely right, and that is not going to go anywhere. And one of the things that we have in this contract, I think I can share this with you guys, and I will. One of the things we have in this contract is that it doesn't limit chess.com from working with third parties. Let's say the London Chess Classic, which everyone's going to watch Magnus play, right? And maybe they're not using Twitch because they have their own organizers and sponsors, right? Not everybody's going to use exactly the platform we do. It doesn't limit us on chess.com TV from covering that event and from providing educational content, all that stuff. We are not turning our back in any way on the chess community as it currently stands. This is only good. It's only benefit. And again, I can't get into all the support coming our way from Twitch, but it is there and it is real. And a lot of people are already experiencing the benefits. We made Hikaru partner status, right, almost right away. All of our international language channels, we're able to kind of help people grow within the Twitch ecosystem, which gives them their own financial benefit, which chess.com doesn't have any piece of. All revenue that Hikaru Nakamura makes at his channel and his YouTube and all those things, and even though we do provide support for him, we want everybody else to be able to grow and to kind of flourish and stream. Our only motivation is please play on chess.com, and Twitch's motivation is, hey, stream to Twitch while you're doing it since you're playing anyway. So if you're interested in that, that's kind of what it's about. So there you go. There you go. D Wilkes is also somebody who we just added as a streamer at Twitch TV/chess. D Wilkes, you can kind of share information about your channel if you want to promote it. All right, let's play some chess. Let's play some Bughouse. By the way, while I have you all here, LOL, while I have you all here, and I'm sure you're wondering why I called you here. Does that, remember when your parents would say that? I'm sure you're wondering why you're in trouble. And you're like, just tell me why I'm in trouble. Like, don't make me do the guessing thing because I'm going to admit to something that you don't even know that I did. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm upset with you. And why is that? I don't know, right? I mean, don't just tell me why you're upset. There was nothing worse for a kid than two things: making them guess why they're in trouble, and secondly, telling them you're disappointed in them, right? I mean, it just hurts. Anyway, so let's go play some Bughouse. Let us play Bughouse. Not my favorite Uncle Sasha this time, but okay. We have this. Let me go. Okay, Danielson365, Twitch partnership is a great opportunity to increase exposure to chess.com and chess in general. Streamers will be able to get partnerships more easily, and that is a big deal. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like, the Twitch ecosystem as much, I can say that I just went to TwitchCon where there were 40,000 people in Long Beach. I wish I was wearing my Twitch partner shirt. I should have done that today. That would have been appropriate. It's really, really hard historically to move up and to grow your stream, and it's still going to be hard for everybody. I don't want to say that you're not going to have to stream chess. You're going to have to do it, but we have a lot of advantages through this agreement, and they really want to help the chess community grow, and so it, it is a big deal. So Danielson365 speaks in the Twitch chat. Obviously, that's where he is from, kind of the Twitch angle, and he kind of knows, hey, that is kind of a big deal, right? That people can move up faster through the ladder that is Twitch, become affiliates faster, become partners faster. So quicker partnerships allow for better monetization for individual streamers. Danielson365, you should work for us. You literally just said everything I would like to say. He says he understands why some people would be confused by this, but he gets it. Yes, we're going to partner my channel. Right now, my channel is not partnered because I just created it because I've always done Twitch TV/chess. But like I said, our goals are to kind of grow even more. So again, I'm sorry for those of you who don't want to be inconvenienced by another channel, but please go and follow my channel. Please follow my channel, and eventually maybe you'll even subscribe to my channel if I can do something of value that is Danny Rensch offering something outside of what we're already doing with chess. But let's be honest, I don't know that I can ever offer that kind of value. Anyway, so thanks everybody. Yeah, so Bughouse. Let's play some Bug. Let us play this way. Like it very much. Okay, I'm going to partner with someone randomly, I think. I want to play some Bughouse. And you can stream Bughouse. You can also stream chess variants. I'm just going to get a random partner. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to play my Gambit. You guys know I like this game, right? This Gambit here, you play. Very nice. You play d5 to open up things. The biggest mistake I feel like I tend to make is not playing fast enough in Bughouse. You notice the pros are just so, and by say pros, I mean like someone who's 2200. Like, these guys just play so fast because you understand that it's a game where time management is the most important thing. Well, who partner do I have? I got bigger bishop there. Okay. And he's already up on time, big time against me. So I need to, let's see, I'm going to back up. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to. All right, bigger bishop, what do you got over there? You're in trouble. How are you in trouble? You're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay, we're trading. We're trading. He should probably take here and sack his queen. We'll see if he does that. I think that would be the crazy house advice. Oh, no. My partner's getting crushed. You need to slow down, Holmes. Oh, no. You'll get very nice crash here. Okay, can he stall yet? Almost time to stall. Almost time to stall and let me try to win. Don't get mated. Don't get mated. That's like, yeah, thanks for the advice, bro. Don't get mated. Don't get mated. Avoid that bishop drop with check. You just got to, there you go. There you go. I love that. Love knight takes f7. Loves me a sack town over here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Stall. Seriously, stall. I can pre-move. I can pre-move and mate this guy very, very quickly. Stall. I'm telling you to stall, bro. You're up 15 seconds. I can mate him. I'm up a queen over here with 15 seconds. Stall. Okay. Oh, no. I just got mated. LOL. LOL. I just got mated, everybody. Oh, man. All right, let's rematch. I'm sorry, dude. I let you down. I was so focused on you messing it up, I forgot that I was about to mess it up. Classic Dan. Okay. Thank you, Sporty Spice. You're my idol, ironically, Sporty Spice. So I'm your idol. You're my idol. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Yo, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you. Right? I'm pretty sure the Spice Girls invented, like, that dance before it was a dance. So Sporty Spice, thank you. All right, let's get a new Bughouse game. I gotta win a Bughouse game if I'm gonna play. Let us play Bughouse today. Okay, very nice. I wait for opponent here. Okay. And yes, I can't comment on something that's been said by several people about the game icon. I can say there are possible discussions of it not being the old school chess master. Who knows what it'll be. But it is possible, but not necessarily happening right now. And that's something that Twitch may want to do anyway. So here I got to give up that knight for sure. We don't care about that knight. Yeah, we don't care about that knight at all. We stay solid. We stay solid. I don't know what I'm doing with that. That was a terrible move. Yeah. Duh. That was horrible. I can't even take it. Probably should have taken it, sacked my queen, because I'd lose such a critical tempo. Okay, we're not down as much on time as we normally are. Me and my partner, Sensodyne. Okay, we're just going to go here. Okay, now we are... How are we going to launch our own attack? Maybe I'm not in a position to launch my own attack, and I need to be defensive-minded. Quite possibly. But you should attack, White. Give a Chekaruski. Come on, Holmes. When we were hanging out at the Sinkville Cup on the rest day, Levon Aronian told me I'm the worst titled player he's ever seen play Bughouse. So, so Papa Bear over here doesn't have a lot of ego about his Bughouse skills. Or if he did, he got his bubble burst there by Levon Aronian. So, it was in good fun. Don't worry. So, oh man, my partner's going to get mated again. Can he stall? Oh no, he can't stall. That's a problem. So, rematch? How come they don't want a rematch? Ouch. Yeah, exactly. Dan Nelson. He just dropped it like it was hot. That rook on d8. We may have to go do something else. So while I have all of your attention, remind you again, Man vs. Machine. Alex Lenderman is taking on Komodo. Grandmaster Simon Williams will be providing commentary. That's going to start at chess.com TV, Twitch TV/chess. Probably before my show is over. We'll probably just run right through, and I'll keep streaming on my own Twitch channel there, and the Chess TV will change. You'll probably have to refresh if you're at Chess TV, but okay, that's just a fun little fact. All right, let's play some Bullet. Given that I apparently am exactly what Levon Aronian said, the worst Bughouse player of all time. Okay, so that stinks. We'll play a Sicilian. I need to focus on Bughouse. I know that's like, you mean you don't need to focus on chess? Well, not in the same way. I don't know Bughouse as well. I mean, that's just the fact, Jack. So yeah, I don't know Bughouse like I know chess. All these patterns I've seen a million times, right? And And now I'm rolling forward with a massive attack. Black is probably already lost, actually. And so it's just a lot of what makes a strong player a really strong player is pattern recognition, right? It's the fact that they've seen the position before, and their intuition allows them to rely on that previous knowledge. So it's not always as simple as just because the chess pieces are the same. Bughouse is tricky. I don't always know the right decision there. Clearly, Danny, you just got mated with a rook on d8. Duh. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Any hooters. Alrighty then. Okay, Bob. Any hooters. Alrighty then. I don't know why I'm using the South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota. Okay, Bob. Bears, Ditka. Bears. Should I get back to 2,500? Let's do it, right? Let's get back over 2,500 today before the Chess Today show comes to an end. Why not? I should do a bullet brawl. I haven't done one of them in a while. Ooh, he mouse slipped. I didn't even realize he mouse slipped. That's sad. Let us go here. And we have a very nice attacking formation. We go get it. Go get the lady. There. Let's go get her. Get that lady. And grab diagonal if we have time. Okay, we do. Alright, we'll do this. Oops, that was probably a less than ideal idea by me. Okay. Yeah, not my best work here. Not my best work. I don't even know what to do. Go get another queen, I guess. Uh-oh, am I getting in trouble here? Very likely. Uh-oh. Total time scramble. Okay, I get very lucky there. I understand it's not high quality Uncle Sasha chess here, but okay. This is all theory. Typically, the move order for black should be different if they want to sack the b-pawn, because you want both rooks. You want the other rook on c8 so you can play the rook to b8. That's just, it's a different move order that black should strive for rather than this one. And black still has some compensation for the pawn here. Minimal. But not a lot of compensation. Am I messing this up? I don't think so. Maybe I am. Funded the rook. That was less than ideal. Okay. Well, that was strange. Not so good here. Very nice today. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I should have played knight before last move. Ugh. He had knight d6 there as well. Not so great for us right now. Why did I do that? Okay, come on. Practical PSAC. I like it, actually. Okay, almost back to 2,500. That was our goal that we set. Once we do, I will turn back to all of you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Chess Today show. We've talked a lot about the Twitch and Chess.com partnership announcement. We've talked about how you can get involved. We solved the daily puzzle. We made some daily chess moves. So if you missed all of that, hopefully you will back up and go ahead and watch the video on demand replay here in the Twitch channel. I think I'd play this way, and then this way. What I'd really like to do is get f5 in. But I guess I'm just going to take it. This seems like it should work, I guess. Though I am down on time. I'm going to try to create a freedom for my king here. Try to get out of that little potential net that he's creating. We'll go here. All right, we did it. We did it. What we set out to do as a team, all of us together, me, you, the team. We did it. Danny, please play me. I've never played you. I'm sorry. I didn't see that message till now. I stopped watching chat. Just checking on everybody here, looking at the different chats. There currently is no VOD saved. I think it's because the show is still going of this show, right? Could be because I'm I don't know, because the Danny Rensch channel is not a partner. I don't know. What am I trying to do a 24-hour stream to make up for? Oh, he's saying he missed out on this because it wasn't on the schedule. Yeah. Well, anyway, the Man vs. Machine show is getting ready to get started. So for those of you who are interested in some interesting educational imbalance, we got Lenderman versus Komodo again. Those of you, I mean, we host these. We've done Nakamura, we've done Yakov Norowitz, we've done Simon Williams. I've played a match, right? We've done all of it. So, Danny Rensch, could you please answer this cue? This has been asked or referred to by at least 10 plus people, yet still no response. Something fishy. Obi-Wan Kenobi's account being closed after TT, whether he was cheating. Well, first of all, it's not something fishy. We don't discuss the closures of accounts that may or may not have cheated. It's just not something we do. Those of you who were following the show and understand what happened live, I mean, to each his own opinion. But here's the bottom line. Those of you who don't know what chess.com does, we catch cheaters for a living, and we close their accounts. And we have the support and testimonials, if you will, of, let's just look up, chess.com fair play and cheat detection. Of people that have taken sort of our private course. You may recognize some of these guys, right? And sort of understand what it is that we're doing. And there are others that we have also worked with who aren't on that list. It is highly unfortunate because a lot of people just don't understand the methods and the approach and the level of investment and the resources that we put into things. But I'll just say that it is our job, and as the organization, the entity, the company, whatever you want to say, that is investing more money into online chess than probably every other chess website combined. If you look at the prize funds and things we put up, we wouldn't do those things if we didn't feel like we could manage and operate in that. Every player, everybody hates playing somebody who they think is cheating, and in an instant moment, people can be emotional and be upset and be frustrated. But overall, we don't act unless we have the kind of information we can stand behind in court, period. We also have confessions from all kinds of title players. So it's interesting that, we don't dive into this a lot. A lot of, there's rumors that circle around where people think that other sites do more about cheating than we are. If you actually talked to any owners of all of our competitors, I'm sure they would all say the opposite. I mean, chess.com is known and asked for by FIDE and other entities regularly if we can provide our systems, but we don't because it's proprietary information. It represents a significant investment by our company. We have 6 full-time cheat detection people, believe it or not. Some from statisticians' backgrounds to people that are basically cheat detectives. So you asked the question, so I'm giving you probably even more than you expected. One, I'm not going to ever feed rumors or gossip because it's not my job to do so, and I know that actions speak louder than words, and Magnus Carlsen playing in our event is a pretty big action, okay? And even if these guys know we can't always catch cheaters in an instant, they know that we are doing more than everybody to make sure that if somebody cheats, eventually they get caught. And that gives you the faith and willingness to keep playing, even if you know you might sometimes face somebody who you think was using, or as Eric Hansen would say, who wasn't natty. Not natural, right? But again, you can check out this for yourself. I will debunk the rumors and whatever personally and say that if you ever have a thought that we are not doing more than everybody in this area, you're just wrong, and it's okay. People have biases and people want to decide. I mean, it's a regular thing to try to trash chess.com in comparison to other sites in any area where you can. We understand that. We're kind of fortunate to be in the position we are, but we put a lot into this. Nobody cares more about whether games are being played with integrity than we do. Period. And we wouldn't be doing what we do if we didn't think we could handle it. So that's all I'm going to say without addressing anything specifically. There you go. And go ahead and check out that link. You want it? You got it. Boom. If you haven't read it, now you do. You want it? You got it. Uncle Sasha give it to you right now. Okay. Dan Tuck says, Danny Rensch, when Eric plays Bullet, he can read the chat and commentate. He does. And I do too. You don't think I'm doing that? I just decided I was focused on the game. Okay, I'm not paying attention to the chat. But if you asked a question that I missed, then please do. Most of the comments are not necessarily ones that need immediate addressing. So there you go. All right. So anyway, no comments from Queen Tunler, who called me out, said I was ignoring 10 plus people, something fishy, but now no comments on that. Well, you can check it out and read for yourself. But again, I don't need to answer for any of that. I know that we act only within our rights, and we act only in the sense to protect you, the premium member. Thanks for being a diamond member, though, Queen Tunler and everybody else. And people do what they do, and we can only do our best to move forward and lead with actions and not words, and not dive into to what the hearsays of the internet circles. So there you go. All right, everybody. Well, I think Simon Williams is getting started. Let me go check in with the old team here. What are we doing here? Simon Williams ready? Let me know. I don't think this show would be complete if I didn't try at least one 4-player chess game, right? Come on. And don't blame other people who can't speak to that. Saying that maybe he appreciated my answer and that's why Queen Tunler didn't respond again. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, it's a very difficult issue because it's easy for. And I don't want to say that as like, oh, poor chess.com. Not at all. We've invested significantly into this because we see it as our responsibility. I honestly see it as chess.com's duty as the industry leader to be the leading innovator of measuring what human beings are capable of and making sure that we can catch cheaters. I think we've proven, if those of you who do follow the internet circles that I'm hereby ignoring, you know that we have not been afraid to close grandmasters of every nationality. We haven't closed a grandmaster of every nationality, but let's say we've closed American grandmasters. It's not just a legal fear. Chess.com operates with a philosophy of leading with actions and not words, and knowing you can't make everybody happy. And very often, if we dive into conversations, people then say, well, we want proof. And we say, well, we can't provide you proof because it's proprietary information that would give cheaters an advantage, and you don't really want that either. Oh, well, then you have something to hide. Like, there's really not much you can do to win other than leading with your example and actions. And so as hard as that is for me personally sometimes, and we take heat for it and people come at, it's something that we have, and we've made mistakes over the years. I never stand before you and say we haven't made mistakes and how we've handled this. We really haven't made mistakes in regards to who we've closed, besides one very famous account that I'm not going to get into now that really had to do with almost identity theft. It was crazy. It's like soap opera. Anyway, here's the thing. Our statistics have been worked on, and we do our due diligence. Anyway, we appreciate everyone's support for those of you who actually do spend the time and kind of follow really what's going on here and what we're able to do. I think all we can do, as I said, is lead with our actions and not words. So please don't judge staff members if you ask them and they don't comment on it. They're not really in the position that I am where I can kind of comment on it. One, because I work pretty closely with it. A lot of our staff members don't know all the details because we don't want them to. We don't want them worried about the scandals. We don't want them stressed about this. I want everyone to do a great job with what they're doing, right? So sometimes if a staff member doesn't have the answer, they don't know exactly. And that's okay. So they're not lying to you. So just, I mean, be kind, always be courteous, be understanding, and please trust that we are always on this all the time. And it's a scary thing, but we believe that chess can make it through the dark ages of worrying about cheaters, and we believe we can do that. And over time, we may lose some PR battles in the short term by not answering all these questions, but I think in the long run, we'll win the war if the actions show that the best players in the world are willing to play online because they know that something's being done about it. So that's that, and now I will promise I will leave it there. Thank you for bringing up the controversial questions of fair play and cheat detection on chess.com. All right, let's play some 4-player chess. Let's do it, right? I'm not going to leave here today without winning a little bit more of a game. I'm actually improving. I know what you're thinking, Danny. Yeah, right. You suck at 4-player chess. Okay, you wouldn't be all wrong in that. Okay, but I'm not. I'm getting better. I think. I'm getting better. Trying to make the board a little bigger here. There we go. That helps. Trying to make the board a little bigger here. All right, 4-player chess. Oh, man. I got some lower rated players. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just want to gain rating points. You know me. Hey there, Most346, Moest. What's up, dog? I've played the team, 4-player chess. Some people asking if I want to be on their team. It hasn't been my favorito yet. I think that's probably because I started out so much more lower rated. I just have such a ego. I don't want to be 1200 again. I want to get higher rated individual chess. But also, I kind of like the points. It's so different than regular chess. The team chess is about checkmate, right? You pair up with your teammate and you go at it, right? Whereas like the 4-player chess free-for-all is all about points, which is really kind of fun. It's how little kids first think about chess in some ways, right? They want to have their points and they want to gather up. I have the rook and the bishop and this is worth 5 and whatever, right? I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that aspect of it. The Wild West, gather as much points as you can before you're inevitably checkmated along with the other players. Okay, very nice. He gave me pawn here. I have to take it, right? Why not? I must do this. Sorry, everybody, if I seem a little distracted right now. I'm getting pinged by Mr. Alex Lenderman, who wants to know some of the details of his match. Okay, I am losing time now. Now I lose time. Very not nice, because Alex Lenderman. Let me see here. Okay, man versus machine. Getting started right now. Sorry, everybody, that my attention has shifted back into chess.com management mode, not chess.com entertainment mode. So if you are watching at chess.com TV, you can actually refresh now, and you will see Simon Williams' coverage of Man versus Machine. If you want to continue to watch this 4-player chess game, I'll probably bring the Chess Today show to an end after this battle right here. Go ahead and stick around and then switch over to chess.com TV. But officially, there are now choices in the world of what you're watching in this online chess day. And go ahead and go watch whichever stream you want. So again, if you're at chess.com TV or Twitch TV/chess, you should now be watching Man vs. Machine. You can refresh or keep watching and you'll keep watching me. So, and the games have started. We can actually go in there now. We have multiple options here. Let's go observe as well. We've got, where is the Komodo game? I don't see the Komodo game with Lenderman here. I thought that the Komodo game had started. We'll come back to that. Okay, 4-player chess. So I picked off the pawn. I went cherry picking, and now if I want, I could really put yellow in a world of hurt with this check. I'm gonna do that because now blue gets kind of a free stab at yellow, as does red. Although red can't really do much effective. Although actually red could have taken this pawn. What are you doing, red? Moas 3-4-6. You missed your opportunity, and then so did blue. You guys, the way this works is you pile up on somebody when they're down. You guys are killing me. You're missing your opportunities. All right, I'll go pawn grabbing. Fine. And that's not me being biased to my own position. That's literally the best move for blue was to take the pawn on d5. The best move for red was certainly to take there. But a lot of times players just aren't like, they're kind of like, you get in this little like bubble and you're like, oh, please don't hurt me, right? But okay, so I'm going to grab another pawn. I need to get developed. The risk of going out on a limb for you to be like that first person who gives that check, right, is then, you know, now you're losing time on your development rather than, you know. But it's still a little strange that red hasn't taken this pawn here over on, what is it, J13. A little surprised by that. So I'm going to develop my knight and get castled. The Fee and Kettle system here you see has become one that I think a lot of people prefer, even over going to get the second queen. I think a lot of less experienced players run and get the queen. Although then I've seen some stronger players kind of bring that style back, right? They brought sexy back. They brought get a queen early back. But it's really risky when you sacrifice development over getting that early promotion, especially because so often the queen ends up getting traded for something later on. So it's an interesting little imbalance there. Okay, so king moves there. I have to forget about Alex, but again, it looks like the game has started. So if you want to go in and follow the Komodo chess game, let's see. You can do that. Alexander Lenderman is playing Komodo chess in a material odds battle. And the game has begun. So that's a lot of fun. Again, refresh if you're at chess.com TV and you want to continue to watch Man vs. Machine. Okay, time for me to get aggressive in the center here, I guess. Although he could take this e7 pawn, blue could. And that would be very bad for me because then I'd have to trade my big queen for the queen that's only worth 1 point. He could have done that last move too. I actually wasn't looking at that as soon as I castled. So for the record, everybody, I may have just made a mistake on my last move by castling, because if blue takes on e7 here, it may have forced me to make a move I don't want to make. Although then he may have to deal with red's issues. So it's a tough choice, but you always want to be careful. not getting caught up in the bias of the queen, right? Because we think of the queen as being worth so much, but the promoted queen is only worth 1. So if they trade that for your queen, this is problem. Even Uncle Sasha gets this. I never play this way, but okay, I understand. All right, now I'm going to advance and hopefully build some space. Build some pawn structure action. I feel like my opponents here are a little bit more in battle right now than I am. They're a little more, they're kind of going at each other a little more aggressively. I tried to start that fight early when I played bishop to 9K or 9L check, but they didn't jump on yellow like I was hoping they might. In general, the most dangerous player is the person directly to the left of you, right? Everyone knows this. The person directly to the left of your stream is the person that is the most dangerous for you and for others. But okay. That's just like a good little pro tip to remember, because if they check you, everybody else gets like a free stab, or not even just a check if they play a tempo move. You know, like a really powerful attacking move. So you got to be careful. All right, looks like a lot of you have switched over to Man vs. Machine. So those of you who hear me saying that don't know that I know you switched. That's great. Please go to chess.com TV now, or you can refresh if you're still watching the show on chess.com TV if you want to switch. But otherwise, we are rocking and rolling here with 4-Player Chess. Thank you for being here for the Chess Today show. We discussed a lot, and things have been really, really fun today. Maybe I need to get more aggressive here. Give yellow a check, huh? Not quite yet. I'm going to move my knight into the center, which opens up my bishop and possibly threatens queen takes here, which, okay, he doesn't see, but he's going after. It's understandable he doesn't see that because he's going after blue. But I'm going to go take this f6 knight, I think. So there you go. Red is in trouble, huh? Could I checkmate him? I can almost checkmate him, and I probably should. How would I do that? If I check there, he can go here. Darn it, there's no immediate checkmate. Maybe I should go check yellow then instead, huh? I'm going to go attack yellow instead. I'm running out of time here. Got to be careful. Yeah, I didn't see a way to do checkmate unless somebody else points out something I missed, but I don't think so. You always want to be there to get the kill, right? You want to be there to get that checkmate kill. That's where you get all your points. Interesting. Red has apparently just given up. Because I'm checkmating him on the next move. Blue just missed checkmate. Blue could have played rook to g1 checkmate. Because the knight can't take it because it's pinned. And he would be using my queen to help. But now I get checkmate. Right? Oh no, he unpinned his... Oh no, I didn't looking. He unpinned his knight. Oh no. I wasn't even looking. I'm going to lose all my rating points. That was so dumb. It's because I was focused on explaining why blue missed checkmate. Blue missed checkmate with rook to g1, and I just lost my focus. Ugh! That was the worst thing that could have ever possibly happened. Okay. It's not over yet. I can still make a comeback. Ooh, I'm going to get checkmated. I can still almost make a comeback. I can still almost make a comeback, hopefully. If I take there, he has to move his king, and then does blue really want to just give up the checkmate? I'm not sure he does. That's an interesting decision for blue. Because after he moves king h1, blue would have to give up the queen, which is pretty much his last piece in order to take that bishop, and it's not even mate. So I think I just got away with one there. A little free check. I don't think he'll take the bishop. Indeed, I was right. Now I should have mate, right? What? Why isn't he checkmated at this point? Why isn't red checkmated? I don't even know. Oh, because he could move the pawn up. Yeah, that's why it wasn't checkmate. Darn it. Blue got the kill. Blue got the kill. So now I got to get my piece in the game. I'm using a lot of time here. Oh, what am I doing? I could have taken his rook. Oh. Now I'll take his rook. Man, this game was like over, and then I blundered my queen. Because I'm still in a position where I could almost win. I want to bring my knight in here. Thanks everybody who's still here. If you're watching Man vs. Machine, then you can't hear me. But thanks for tuning in earlier. Okay, now I think I can go there and go get some points, but I actually want to open up things instead. I think it's more important for me to open up lines for my pieces and not just go for material. I may have to sacrifice that bishop over there. Ooh. But I don't want to. Man, blue has a lot of points here. It's a lot of points. I'm going to take on, if I can. He should push this pawn. He should push it up one. Ooh, he doesn't. This is really, really great for me now. I don't think I could come back and actually win, but I think I can get second. Because he just got so many points from killing red and just like took like all of his pieces in the process. So I don't think getting first is necessarily going to be in the cards for me unless I get lucky. I don't think I just gave blue checkmate. Smart move there by blue. Smart move. I probably need to go after blue now, huh? Prevent him from just... You can go after blue to prevent him from just winning the game. I would have taken more time there, but I don't have a lot of it. How do I get more action on the king here? What's he doing? Where's he going? I don't exactly know. Oh! I didn't even see that he gave him that. He just gave him his queen. Now I definitely only get second place. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I had a double check. That would have been fun. I have to win all of their pieces and checkmate both of them to win. First thing I need to make sure I do is kill blue. If I can get blue out of the game, I still have a chance to win, I think. I don't remember exactly how the math works, but I think I do. Setting up a mating net on the yellow king. I might have bishop to Bishop to L6 at some point. Okay, if I beat them now, I get 53 and then 73, right? This could be an epic comeback by me. I don't even think I need to go get the pawns, although I could take the pawns and get a few extra points. But if I mate him, I get 58, right? And then I can get 78 when I mate blue. So I should be able to win. Wow. That was an epic comeback, right? Holy shenanigans, especially after just giving up my queen in one move. To come back and win that game? I mean, okay, I wasn't playing the strongest four-player chess opponents, but that was pretty fun, honestly. Way to go. First stream at Twitch TV/Danny Rensch. Nothing like an epic comeback for the and like an epic comeback that I had no business winning. Thanks for still being here, Joshua Whitestone. That was a lot of fun. I don't know how I came back and won that game, but I think I got a little bit of help there. But yeah, but blue also got a ton of points. I mean, it was kind of shocking, right? Blue had so many points. I'm gonna bow out. I know I really appreciate it. Everyone who wants me to keep streaming. Giving up the queen was a positional sacrifice. Yeah, right, pure fan. I appreciate that, but no, it was a simple, horrible blunder on the level of Simon Williams. Yeah, exactly. The queen sack was next level. The show was a lot of fun today. I want to remind everybody here, because those of you who are watching this on a video on demand replay, whether at Twitch or YouTube, that if you haven't, again, one more time, please go check out our announcement today, the Twitch partnership. Replay and watch this whole show to see more about what the kind of the details are about this. We also had a fun little conversation about fair play and cheat detection, which if you're somehow just tuning in now, you might also want to back up and check out. So please go to chess.com TV or Twitch TV/chess and watch Simon Williams' commentary of Grandmaster Alex Lenderman as he battles against Komodo. Lenderman is winning and up in this position because he has an extra material advantage against the nearly 3,400 rated Komodo. So go to chess.com TV, check that out. And keep watching chess today. Keep it on the background as you work. Just keep it there. Keep that English accent by Simon in the background. And everybody, we will see you later. Love you the most.